Hello, welcome to Seize the Day blog. My name is Katie and this is Epilepsy Insight number 17. So today I'm going to talk about something that's actually quite a bit overdue. I've been looking over my previous Epilepsy Insights and I realized I have not yet discussed diet, which is one of the key things to your healing. So we're going to talk about that today, and I have a test as well that I'm going to discuss. It's called the ALCAT. And it is fantastic for getting you insight into all of your food sensitivities and things that may be contributing to your seizure activity. So let's get started. First of all, diet. A lot of people, it really shocks me every time I hear about people who are still constantly buying processed foods and just eating very, very unhealthy things, because diet is key to your healing, and God made our bodies to heal. I mean, when I was 11 years old, I fell off the trampoline, lacerated my spleen, and actually never even needed surgery because it healed on its own. So we are meant to heal, and I believe our brains are meant to heal as well. So diet is key because it's going to get your body the nutrients that it needs. We need the proper toolkit, and diet is a great way to start that. So diet, first of all, you want to do organic if you can, because pesticides are so bad. And when it comes to your dairy, you want to try and do organic for the sake of avoiding hormones. When you have a type of epilepsy like me, I have catamenial epilepsy, which is caused by a hormone imbalance. And so I'm trying to avoid hormones everywhere I go. And dairy, it's so difficult. I mean, even in your grocery store, you have to have trouble avoiding hormones. It's unbelievable where we are right now. But you can do it, and grass-fed dairy is the best way to do this. So if you can, grass-fed beef for protein and grass-fed dairy is fantastic and super healthy for getting you the right dairy you need that is hormone-free. And it saves you a lot of health problems also in the long run. So it's really great, even if you don't have epilepsy. If you just want to try and get grass-fed cows, they are awesome. Grass-fed cows are the best. And unfortunately, sometimes it's kind of hard to find that kind of dairy. You might need to find a farm, maybe in your area, or you can order across the states. Yeah, I'm here in the United States, and so I order from a farm in Pennsylvania, and they're all private. And looking this type of thing up online, you'll actually be able to find quite a few farms. So the farm that I know of is called Miller's Organic Farms, and they sell a lot of great stuff. And so checking them out, maybe they might interest you as well, but there might be another farm that is closer to you. So I really encourage you to check it out, not just for your health, but for your long term, all your family, everyone, just keeping everyone really healthy and really safe from hormones, from chemicals, from pesticides, everything. It's so important. So now that we covered that, I want to talk about something called the ALCAT. So this is how it's spelled. It's the ALCAT test. The first time someone told me about it, I thought it was the LCAT, just the letter L. So ALCAT. And what it does is you send some of your blood to a lab, and they test your blood, your white blood cells, against a lot of different foods. They have over 450 foods and chemicals that they tested against. And it's testing to see what your body is sensitive to. And it's not necessarily, they don't like to call it an allergy. They like to say sensitivities, because it's things that trigger chronic inflammation, such as seizures. And it's something that can be healed. So this isn't a test that's going to tell you, hey, these are all the foods you can't eat now. Here's a big long list. Stay away from it. What it's telling you is, hey, here's a big long list of stuff that could be contributing to your inflammation that you may want to try and heal. So it comes in this fantastic list form, which I'm going to show you right now. It comes and tells you severe, moderate, mild, and foods that are okay. So when you see things in each of these categories, I don't have any foods in my severe list, but I do in my moderate and my mild, as you can tell. So some of those foods could be contributing to seizure activity, some foods that I hadn't even known about. I found that I was really sensitive to tomatoes, which is just, I had no idea about. And it's really new to me and kind of a bummer because I really like salsa and like red enchilada sauce and stuff. But it's been a really great thing to avoid, and I've avoided a lot of seizures thanks to this knowledge. So back to the list. What you do is, it's an opportunity to heal your body of these sensitivities. Once you're aware of them, you can take time off from eating these foods and give your body a chance to heal. You heal your stomach. You're healing yourself from the inside out, and it's wonderful. So how do you do this healing? Excellent question. And it sounds a lot more daunting than it actually is, but chicken broth is the best way to heal your body. And when I say chicken broth, I don't mean the stuff from a can. That is the worst. That is not going to do anything good for your body. So what I'm talking about is homemade chicken broth. When you put a chicken in the pot with some water and you boil it all from scratch. Really old school chicken broth. It's phenomenal at healing your stomach, and it's great not just for the brain and not just for epileptics, but also for people with Crohn's disease or those with chronic inflammation in their stomach, maybe in another form. It's so great for your body. It heals you. It heals your whole body, and it's just, I love it. It's worked wonders for me, and it's been really great during this process with the ALCAT because I've taken time off from eating these foods. It was a total of 6 weeks. And so for the first 3 weeks, I focused on eliminating foods from my mild list. And during that time, you drink chicken broth every day. And you have to figure out what your body can handle because some people are more sensitive than others. But I start off with a 4th cup of chicken broth a day and build up. So I build up from a 4th cup in the morning to a 4th cup in the morning and the afternoon. And then a 4th cup 3 times during the day, and then a 4th cup 4 times during the day. So I am particularly sensitive, which is why I move so slowly. You may not need to move as slowly. You can maybe do a full cup of chicken broth once a day, and that will be great. But the chicken broth, everything, all of the nutrients in the chicken broth are healing your stomach. They're healing your gut, and they're allowing your body to heal from these sensitivities. And they're healing the inflammation that has grown, that has developed in your body. And so this list isn't about eliminating foods permanently. It's about figuring out what needs to be temporarily eliminated so that you can heal it. Because once you heal it, you can start putting foods back in gradually and see if your body can handle it. And then you'll know, hey, I'm no longer sensitive to this. So that's what the whole 6-week process is for. You do 3 weeks off of the foods, the mild foods, and you do chicken broth through all of that. And you do 6 weeks off of the moderate foods and even longer off the severe foods. And what you do once you've gone through that whole period of 6 weeks, you gradually add food back in and see how your body handles it. And if it's handling it well, then you're good to go. You can start eating it again and your body's healed. But if you find that you have an issue, like I had an issue with tomatoes, you may want to stay off the food for a little bit longer and work on healing your gut a little bit longer. So it takes time, but the good news is it's not forever. I'm not telling you, hey, you can't have all of this amazing food anymore. It's, hey, you may be sensitive to this. Your body may need some healing, and here's how you do it. So it's a way, you can go to the ALCAT website and you just search ALCAT in Google and you can find their website, or you can find the link below. I'll provide it in this video. And they have tons of information on their tests and how it helps people and how it works right down to the core of your body. Your white blood cells, it's testing everything, and it's helping you learn more about yourself. And really, your diet is the foundation of your body. It's how you provide it nutrients. And I mean, it's really, really great to know what nutrients are good for you and what nutrients aren't. And to heal your body in such a way, to heal your stomach and your gut right down to its core, it's the best way to start healing the rest of you, especially your brain, which everyone always says is so complicated to heal, but it can be done. I believe it can be done. And a great way to start is with your diet. So if you have any questions about the ALCAT, feel free to email me, katie@seizethedayblog.com, or you can DM me here on Instagram. But I always welcome questions. I'm always happy to help. And if you have anything, please let me know. I've done the test before, so I have some personal experience there. I'm not a doctor, so keep that in mind. I'm no doctor, and you will need a doctor's help to do this test, get it done, and to go over it and have someone kind of explain to you exactly what everything means. But I'm just here to tell you that I've done it. It works really great. It helped me out. It helped me learn a ton of new information about myself, and it's helping me to get better. So, and I'd love for you to get better if you can. So here's an opportunity, and who knows, maybe it'll do a lot for you too. Have a nice day.